Jesus saves. Be very, very quiet. Who say that on the Looney Tunes? Be very, very quiet. So y'all, I'm about to show the people that want to see um, the local churches in the neighborhood that work through the food bank, nonprofit and stuff like that, organizations. I'm about to show y'all some of the stuff that I got as soon as I straighten it out. So I went to two different churches. Hello. I went to two different churches, y'all. And I went to the Anarchy. Y'all go look at my shorts a week ago. I put their thing up because I couldn't pronounce it. I think it's Anarchy. It's in Buckboro. And they help everybody. Don't matter what color, what situation you're in, you know, they just help everybody. So, and then the Hope Center. Yeah. And then it's the Hope Center, but the lady that uses it, I hashtagged her. It's Margie. Her name is Margie. And it's advancing God's kingdom. So they let her use the building and up there, the site and stuff to do all her stuff that she need to do for her the nonprofit thing that she got. So I wanna let y'all know a couple things. I have testimonies. I have like 3 testimonies. So today I was getting ready to go a different way, and I listened to God, and so I went, and instead of me just receiving, I went to go help. So the thing about it is, all the volunteers were somewhere else. I was the only one there, so I helped her put everything up, and then the other couple of people came in. But we had got started. I'm not trying to get no praise and glory and all that. I got all the glory to God. But what I'm trying to say is, hey Joseph, what I'm trying to say is God working in mysterious ways, right? So it was blessing after blessing. And everybody had a testimony. I had a testimony. She sung one of my favorite songs. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. I started off the morning when I went in there. I said, good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshine. When I was coming up, we had to greet our teachers. We had to greet people. We have to greet people with love and respect. So she ended up singing, if you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. And I don't know if y'all know or not, but when you sing these songs, and back in the days when we sing these songs, it made us have a brighter and better day. Because we started our morning off great, right? And that's usually how it happens. So the simplest things that you can do make people happy. Okay? After that, after I started off and I didn't go where I thought I was gonna probably go, like get on the bus or go somewhere, Dow General or something. And Lord said no. Because their thing didn't start till 11. Lord said, no, go over there. Help her. Just discernment, right? Help her. So I went, and she was there, like by herself. One other lady in the clothing closet. I know her name. It's pretty. Mila. Her name is Mila. She's Philippine. Yeah, her whole family was there. Nice people. So, weird day, right? But everything was like magical, y'all. Let me tell you what happened. So after she sung the little song to me and made me feel so happy, I sowed a seed last week. Last week before last, I sold $5, and I ended up getting about 40, 50 followers on my YouTube. See, she don't know that God is blessing me on my YouTube. I'm sowing seeds. I might not be getting a whole bunch of stuff, but He's blessing me through the YouTube channel. Really, that's how He's doing. And so these people are like liking my videos, and people are sharing my videos, and then people are viewing my videos, and I'm getting like in the thousands. But I'm gonna tell y'all where it came from. It came from God. I know y'all are looking at it and stuff like that, but God be telling me, go do this, go do that, and it's like magic. It's not magic. It's God, y'all. So what I'm saying is, so when I sowed the seed, I gave her $20 because I seen what my $5 did last week week before last when I gave her the $5, because I ended up getting like 2,000-3,000 views or something on one thing. I said, God trying to show me something. And he blessed me in a different way, but did it through the channel. So when I went and gave her $20 a day, y'all. So when I went to the next church, this guy come up to me that I know. He said, "You remember me and all this?" And I said, "I remember him." He asked me about some guys. We all used to drink and turn up and stuff like that. And he said, "What size shoe you wear?" And I said, 8.5. He said, "Let me show you the shoes." No. The first thing he said, "So pocketbooks over there. It's like 3 over there." I said, "Pocketbooks? What are you talking about?" So this was one of the pocketbooks. So I said, "I can take this to church. I don't have any white purses, but one big one, right?" So I'm over there and I'm talking to all the older young ladies at the church at the Antioch, right? So he's still looking at me, and then he says about the shoe size. Brand new shoes, y'all watch. Brand new shoes. Think about it. Me going to the church, listening to God, going over there, singing the little song, the morning song to the Miss Margie, and then she sings a happy song. I give her $20. Now watch this. He gave me that before I got in the church. Like, to go pick from the table. Watch this. My favorite kind of shoes, y'all. I bought 3 pairs of these last year. Brand new. Sowing seeds. Yeah. I seen times I would have took that $20 and put it in a gambling machine, or drank it up, or coked it up. Yeah, that's how Jesus moved. That's how God moved. Brand new. Both shoes brand new. The purse is probably fairly brand new, but whoever had it kept it up and kept the paper in it. Tell me my God ain't good. All the time, y'all. Even though when things happening bad. But you can't leave out the small details to your day and the things that go on around you. I sowed the seed. I didn't know that this was gonna be in my size. I wear a 9.5 in boots and sandals, but 8.5 in a sneaker. Exactly size. I got me some Easter shoes, y'all. And it's weird, right? So I sold the $20, and then I got 2 new pair of shoes, and y'all ain't seen the rest of the stuff. Simple things like yesterday on April Fool's Day, In Touch had gave me the 2 hearts. That's all that makes me happy. Little stuff like that, y'all. Little things like that. I'm very sentimental and emotional, and I keep little keepsake things that people give me. It's just yeah, I gave her $20. The week before last, I gave her 5. And God been blessing me in my channel, giving me a lot of views and people coming to my channel, helping me with my hours to get monetized. God working in mysterious ways. And look, what's weird, her testimony was all the volunteers was gone and she was there by herself. She put all the tables up herself. She didn't even know I was coming. And I popped in there. I kept calling her. She was wondering who it was. And I just started singing a song. Good morning to you. Good morning. And then she just started, it put something in the air where before she prayed, she started saying, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. My favorite song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, your face is shooting short. If you're happy in your head, if you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. Y'all know that song. If you old like me, that stuff make you happy. And it makes the teacher and everybody in the class happy. Anywhere you go, just make you happy, y'all. I'm telling you. That's simple stuff like that. What if people did that everywhere you go? Just put that good energy in the air like that. Yeah. New York. Yay! So, and I got to tell y'all, this is how I know it's God. Watch this. I went to that Monday church the week before last when I gave her that $5. When I got to that Monday church, when I went, no, I'm gonna show y'all. I can show y'all better. I can see. Now these got me all those views. I got this from the Monday church. It's God, y'all. I got these from the Monday church, and I did my videos with this on, and it got me all the views. Think about it, y'all. It's God. Look. These boots. When I put these boots on in my backyard, y'all, the views went up. I got them from the Monday church. These churches I've been recording and showing all the good stuff, the people that's doing good stuff behind scenes. That's why I record this stuff and put it on my channel. Because this little stuff like this make people happy. Brand spanking new. I broke them in my backyard. I got pie. I got apple pie. I got apple pie. I got apple pie. Y'all see it? All I need now is ice cream. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to eat all of it myself. Woo! Yeah, I got whipped cream. I'm talking about some vanilla ice cream or some ice cream, any kind of ice cream. Butter pecan go good with this. I already got whipped cream. So I'm about to show y'all. I was ready to go to Dollar General and buy some milk. Watch this. A glass of milk with that apple pie be good, even if you don't get the ice cream. JP, the milk is good with the pie. If you don't get ice cream. Woo, 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 woo. These are good drinks when you like meatless Mondays and when you're not eating, when you're fasting. They're good. Shakes in it. I'm about to put it in the refrigerator while I'm doing it. So I already cleaned my refrigerator out. All I gotta do is put stuff in. I did that last night. Okay. And of course, I have strawberries. They not like the ones I had last time. Them organic ones I had when I did this. They little. New York. I said hey. like JP. He over talking you. I got blackberries, y'all. Y'all like blackberry dumpling? So I was thinking doing a blackberry and a blueberry dumpling together. Put them together and make a dumpling. A blackberry, a small blackberry. That can't be you on that Facebook. It was some other guy. That didn't look like you. Is that your picture I saw on Facebook? Oh, you're going to get your box at the church too, JP. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. This ain't the USDA. This just is the regular stuff that come on Wednesday. They do USDA too. The cheese and all that stuff. This is just extra stuff that people donate to the food bank where I used to work, where I got my culinary art certificate too. Yeah, this is stuff that people donate. I'm sweating, y'all. Look. I got lettuce. Cabbage. Grapes, cabbage. Been in the chat in a while. He talking. Oh, you got an attitude problem. This is the second time you did this. You think I want to date you with an attitude like that? You did that yesterday when the African dude was in the chat too. The day before yesterday. They red flags. So, yeah, JP, I got this too. I was thinking about the apples that I have. Make these and give them out for Easter. Take them out to like the Buckrow area. Give them out. I can always sell stuff, y'all. When people giving me stuff, I just think about people giving me stuff. I give back. Yeah, I know I could sell stuff. Most people do get stuff from the church and sell it. I'm not doing that. Doing that. You're not the only one in the chat. JP, he been a regular subscriber way before you started subscribing to me. I'm not gonna just leave him if he's talking to me in the chat. Just focus on you because you're from New York. Do you know where he's from? Do you know where JP from? JP, tell him where you from. Yeah, you can't be like that. Just because you're from New York and you want to be all fast. If somebody was already in the chat talking to me, I'm not going to be rude and just start talking to you. Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I was going to say Ohio. Because I remember you said you had the snow. Yeah, New York, you got to calm down. Y'all be moving too fast. Y'all bossy up there. I love y'all. But other people need attention too. JP ain't been in the chat in a while, but he been checking on me through comments. He leave comments and check on me. You so focused on hooking up. Get hooked up with Jesus. You starting to get obsessed. New York Rider. All right. I'm about to show you the rest of stuff. So I got this. These things are this. I got a whole bunch of these. A whole bunch of these, so that's good. You know, I can eat that stuff when Meatless Monday come. And this. Alright. And the rest of the stuff is here. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all the box. So I have lemons, applesauce. I got dumplings. I got veggie all. I got it. These to add to my real potatoes. I'm gonna add them and make a candy yam and add them to. And I got pepperonis. You know, I probably make something with it and give it to somebody. And then I have some more sandwich meat to make subs. Sandwich meat, make subs. And then I have some butternut squash. And then I have some spinach. That I'll probably add with some collard greens. And then I have some more of this fish, y'all. The fish. Then I have that Sara Lee bread. And then I have this. Because I was thinking about making some breakfast sandwiches with this. Put some egg, sausage, or something on that. And then, of course, I got a sub roll. So I can make a sub. So, you know, the churches and the food bank has been a true blessing to me. And I'm not one of them ones that hide help. Because I know what they do. Because you got to look at it like this. I got a lot of stuff through the funds for people. I got my HBI when Obama was in office. And I have my Cardinal Arts through the Goodwill. You know, these people are giving funds and giving us education. And I'm not going to sit there and hide behind help. I don't hide behind help. I show people how I made and got my way to where I got my way. I don't forget about those people that work behind scenes. I'm not embarrassed from going to a church and asking for clothing and embarrassed about getting food. Because you know why am I embarrassed? I should be embarrassed when I went to the weed man. I should be embarrassed when I went to get some coke. I should be embarrassed every time I go in one of them foreign corner stores buying cigarettes, tobacco, and beer. So for these people that are ashamed of God's workers, kingdom workers, should be ashamed of themselves. And if you are upset because I'm filming things and showing God's work behind scenes, then get over it. Okay. Jesus saves. So I'm happy. I'm happy. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, you know it in your face, surely, sure. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy, you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy, you know it in your face, surely, sure. If you're happy, you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy, you know it, say amen. Amen. If you're happy, you know it, say amen. Amen. I'm about to make that song on my app. Yeah, because I can do it. That song is for everybody. It's legendary. We learned it in preschool. I can sing anything I want to sing on YouTube. Ask YouTube about me. I will sing anything on YouTube. I done made up a whole bunch of stuff since I've been on there. Because God told me to do it. I did it. And if anybody got a problem with that, that's my fault. So I think these going to be good, y'all. The dumplings. Yeah. So I got some something different to do on the channel. I like the fact they have different stuff there. I got the butternut squash. I'm just trying to remember what I got so nothing go bad. I'm putting this in the freezer. And, yeah, I'm just trying to, while I'm talking to y'all, situate my refrigerator. Because as long as I get my cold stuff in there, I don't worry about all this stuff. Get my cold stuff in there first. Get all that out the way. I got avocado too, y'all. And I have lemons and avocado, y'all. And again, you should be ashamed when you go into the crack man and the weed man. Don't be ashamed to go to church. Because that's what the real help is at. The church. That's where you find the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Y'all be funny. People be funny. I don't want to be seen. Then stop smoking your money up and gambling your money up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the older ones. Them older ones that be there, yes, they take the Social Security check, play pick 3 and pick 4. I can raise my hand because I was doing it too, and I ain't even 70 and 80. Because it's a system, the way it got you slaved, and that's how Virginia is. It's an enslaved, and they use gambling and use all these people, these foreign people, to get on the corners, to sell you all this stuff, to have you repeatedly doing this stuff every single day so you won't remember who God and Jesus is and have your mind controlled like a computer. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get my numbers in before 2 o'clock. Look, I've been there, done that, y'all. Wake up in the morning. I gotta go get my 6-pack for the store closes at 12. Come on now. Who don't know better than a person that done it themselves? I'm a testimony. I am a living, walking testimony about everything I'm saying. You can't get mad because it's true. Because I messed up money in gambling. I had like 8 addictions. And I got rid of them. I got rid of them to focus on God and focus on why I didn't have what I was supposed to have, and I had an A to Z plan. I can do just about anything in the world. I got a brain to do anything. So I'm like, well, where my money at? Drank it up, smoked it up, gave it away because I'm gullible too. I ain't count all the money I gave away, but that don't bother me giving money away because it always come back when you give it away. But I'm talking about when you're going in, you sitting here, you're getting all these drugs and stuff that's not helping, but you're sitting in your mess because you're trying to fill a void because your boyfriend left you, or your boyfriend got stolen, or your boyfriend got locked up, or I'm just using metaphors, y'all, or you lost your job, or you like me, I didn't complete track and field. I wasn't the next Jackie Joyner or Sha'Carri Richardson. You can't sit there and keep on feeling like self-pity. You just got to get yourself up and fill those voids, them things that you kept thinking in your mind, and ask God to go in there and tweak your mind and stop thinking about those things that you're not doing and fill those spaces, something that makes you happy. Yeah, you got to do things that make you happy. Because when you drink and smoking, all your money gone, you're just going to be more depressed because you ain't got no money to go get no more smoke, to get no more drink. Then you got to go over to the church. Then you got to sell your body. Come on, been there, done that. Jesus. So nobody has a reason to say, I went on the block to do this and tell your children you went to go hooking, to get food. No. Because they give food away at the food bank in the church. Okay? And start disciplining yourself. You ain't got to let everything go at once. I let weed and long crack. I ain't never liked crack. And I let powder, weed, and sex go before alcohol. But if I had to let the alcohol, if I had to let the alcohol go first, I wouldn't have to worry about never even did none of that stuff because I only started doing that stuff because I was drinking. I started all that stuff when I was drinking. Had I never drank, I would have never started all that stuff. Because when I'm not drinking, I don't think about none of that stuff. So drinking was a trigger for me. to do other things that I didn't want to do. And y'all can't blame other people. You know? Yeah, I had somebody jump on me last Monday about me doing my YouTube, about my channel, showing people where you can go and get stuff in my city, and showing people all over the world where you can go and get help. If you in the picture, didn't hide. You're in a public place. They told me I could film. I had already asked them. You know? You embarrassed? Stop smoking weed or whatever you're smoking. And I'm being honest, y'all. And God proved to them. When Monday came and I didn't go to church and I came in here and made me some succotash. What happened with the succotash, YouTube? I'm almost at 2,000 views. Because God was showing me that he can provide for me. I really don't have to go to that church. You know, and showing them, I don't need to film y'all. It wasn't about y'all. It was the church. Same. So all may eat. It was not about the people at the daggone church. What part you don't understand? It was about them and the organization, how long they've been feeding people. They've been feeding me ever since I was living in Old Town, apartments, Harvard Square. Make it make sense. It made me look at what situation that I was in and why I was always going back to that church to get things. And why? Why am I not the breadwinner where I'm able to give people something back instead of keep going to the church and getting it, right? That's what it made me look like. Because I'm sitting there thinking, I've been going there since my son was 4 years old. My son's 21. He don't go to no church and ask them for nothing. He worked. He's in the army and he work on his music. You get what I'm saying? We grown people, you know? And I know people have hard times. And I know people don't change at the same time. But what I'm trying to tell you, let God do his work. And stop blaming other people for things you feel inadequate and fault for. Because it is your fault. Because if you can do the same thing I asked God to do, to change my life, to change my way of thinking, you know, change my patterns. I had patterns. Every time I was going to play a number, every time I was going to smoke, every time I was going to drink, it was a pattern. Y'all know, and it was a habit. Y'all know it only takes 30 days to break a habit. Only 30 days. But people don't even try. They don't even try. It don't take but 30 days to break a habit. And to gain a good habit. Addressing everybody. If you don't have a problem with alcohol and you don't have a problem with cigarettes or whatever, cigarettes is a problem, it kills, but it gives you cancer. But if you don't have a problem, you see that you don't have a problem, but if you have to get up early in the morning and drink a beer and smoke a joint and pull a cigarette before you even get about the bed and then thank God for waking up, you do have a problem. Trust me, you have a problem. Because if you getting up in the morning, you're not thanking God for your breath. But you roll over and you smoke a cigarette. Or you need a cup of Joe coffee. Or you need to roll over and have sex with your man or your woman. Before you talk to God, you do have a problem. And I said that. Sheri Brown. The problem is you letting other stuff control you instead of letting God use you and show you the way. I'll never forget. I did something strange on Easter one time with my 80s baby. and laughed about it. I never forget. I called my sister and told her what I was doing. She hung the phone up on me. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Do you think about that? And if I was to tell y'all the story about that, that's how the devil will have your mind. And I've never been in that position on Easter. I was always in church somewhere and took somewhere worshiping God on Easter and his son. I knew something wasn't right. I knew something wasn't right. I know one thing, he better stop calling my phone. I'll get blocked. If you call my phone when I'm doing live, you will be blocked. I told people about that. I don't play. Trying to see where I want to put these candy yams, y'all, because I don't even know. Did I have it on this side? I think I had candy yams on this side. So I cleaned everything out, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, I did a video with decluttering and spraying, not spraying, but putting down decon and all that stuff in my kitchen on a video. So I organizing my stuff and trying to make sure I'm putting everything in the right thing. I can take and put all this stuff in that back. I got a back room where I got canned food and stuff. Pantry. All right. That's all I come up here for, because I want to make sure I let people know the churches and the food bank, they're still here. They're helping for people that's having hard times and things like that. I'm gonna tell you, y'all, they must have knew something was gonna happen, because last summer they were giving eggs out. Somebody knew something somewhere, but they were giving eggs out because we had so many eggs. Me and my mama had so many, we had to get eggs away. They kept getting us cotton as eggs. Now look where the eggs at now. You hardly can get them, and then they high. So somebody knew something from the underground. These people, these food banks, they knew what was about to happen. They already got the word, and they had the food bank has always helped people out. Peninsula Food Bank, it's all over. I hope y'all got one, because we have the one the one that's closer to me is where I got all my skill, my my culinary arts, and I got a job there. They hired me, and I did two sessions there. Help the kids and feed the kids during the summer program, the schools and stuff like that. Feed them, yeah. So I do a lot of stuff. I wear a lot of hats, and it's because of God and the people that He aligned me with to help me. To obtain my goals and the things that I want, because the essay that I had got in the food bank was in hopes of getting a food truck and getting my food in stores and to end hunger, world hunger. That was in my essay. So that's what got me in there. And a job. And my certificate. So it goes a long ways. And that's why I tell people too, you can't mess with me when I start writing, because I can write. I write most of my letters to God first before I sign up for anything else, and ask Him, is that what I should do? Or should I be doing that? And that's what I want to do, and that's how I feel my heart tell me to do. And then if He say yes, I get it, So a lot of my writing and stuff like that got me into places free, because I can write, and I let people know what's on my heart. And God just lined me, because Miss Jacqueline Linda, her and her husband are pastors. Yeah. God lined me up with the right people, and they don't play. People you go and try to play around. You want to. You be looking stupid. You won't have a job, and you won't have the certificate. I can go anywhere with my certificate in this world and get paid for a certified chef. All I had to do is keep on redoing my food handling and all that stuff. You know, if I was to run a business, and then the search save, all that stuff. Because it's certain every 4 or 5 years or something you have to redo it or something like that. Because stuff get added to the curriculum and stuff like that get added all the time because people make mistakes. So stuff they get added. Just like with the GED book and all that stuff, you know, same little thing. And that's another thing I got to get back on too, the GED thing. And it happened to me like this around about this time last year. But you know, I I always do a lot, and they've been knowing me at the adult education center. They know me. And I don't have to worry about it because with my ADHD and stuff like that, I don't have to redo it for another 5 years. But last time I let it run out, and that's what took me so long because I have to have it quiet when I do my tests and stuff like that. I have to have it quiet. I can't have distractions and all that stuff. And sometimes they let you, use earphones and stuff like that to block stuff out when you take tests. But yeah. I don't have my GED, y'all, or high school diploma. But guess what? Just go look at one of my shorts. Y'all know Maya Angelou? See, when God puts you in a position and God say sometimes you can skip school or skip, or what you call it, become professors or whatever God gives you and whatever you say you are, and when you study, whatever you get what you get and what you say you are, right? So, just like when I got blessed with my breasts, I skipped the B and a C. I prayed for breasts, skipped the B and a C, went to a triple D. So I'm that type. My faith is not like a mustard seed. It's like a snowball effect. You get what I'm saying? Your cup will run over. Lord made my cup run over. He put me in a triple D. I prayed for them. I never tell him what size I wanted. I prayed for it. And it was all over me losing in a track and field thing. I was so upset. Because the girl with her titties and her elbows knocked me out of my thing. And I was crying. I went home and I was talking to God. Why you ain't giving me breasts? And I was skinny like my grandma, my Blackfoot grandma, Helen Warren Mosley Singleton. And I prayed for titties. That's how I learned how God was and how he answers prayers. You have to be specific. I prayed for breasts because I got upset because this big girl, bigger than me, knocked me out of my lane. And the teacher saw it. Because I prayed to win. Because I was supposed to go to cross country that year. I had to wait another year to go to cross country. But I ended up going. But it's weird. But like I said, with the prayer thing and stuff like that, you got to be careful about what you pray for. Because God will give it to you. And sometimes he give it to you too much of it. It's called cup run over and stuff like that. So that what happened with me. My cups ran over. I had to go back years later to have a breast reduction. Picture that. Now, if I had never prayed for breasts, I would have never had to have a breast reduction. Watch what you pray for. And this is like it's good, y'all. The honey butter. Let's get some good like toast in the morning. Or I can use it to make French toast, y'all. I'll use this to make French toast. because it's already honey butter. Yeah, I'll use this to make some French toast. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll use this. I'm just going to stick it in the refrigerator and keep it fresh. I have this other bread too. So hopefully I can use it up. Because I don't eat a lot like I used to. Especially, I don't eat a lot in the when it starts warming up. But I do cook a lot. I'll give it away or whatever. It is what it is. I love to cook. And so the Antioch too. They give these away every week. So don't nobody ever walk around with your tail stinking. They give underwears out and socks. You ain't got no reason to say your tail stinking and you ain't got no drawers. I don't want to hear nothing about these people now. These churches do this stuff. My stomach growling, y'all. And I got me some of these chips. I love these bananas. If you want to eat chips, these are the best things to eat. The banana things. One of the best ones. And so they let you get 8 clothes too. 8 things off the clothes thing. So I got me some church stuff. I got me a skirt. And got a dress to wear to church. I know these are winter colors, but they be alright. Yo, they're alright with me. Because sometimes I'm going to tell you now, sometimes in the summer, when you're in the church, they have the air conditioning. The air conditioning be too cold. So some of that stuff, you know, it fall right in place. And I got me a shirt to go with them shoes and the pocketbook right here. The pocketbook and shoes. And the shoes that I had earlier, the beige ones. Yeah. Nice, right? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm always happy. Let me tell you, even if I didn't have clothes, you know, I'm always be happy. I'm going to find a way, you know, to make myself feel good. Because it's nothing like feeling good. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to be depressed. And nobody wants to be lonely. And what's a couple of things? Dead. Like a dead spirit. So I'm about to drop these clothes in this washer. Because I'm going to wash a load of clothes. Because I already got clothes started in there. All these are going in there. In the wash. I didn't even see this. I don't know where this came from, y'all. I didn't get this off the rack, but it's pretty. Look at that. It's got like purple in it. I don't know where it came from. The lady probably put it in the bag. People do that for me all the time. I wouldn't take this off the rack. But it's pretty. She put it in my bag. People are always doing extra stuff for me. And it's just God just showing, you know, showing me. They angels, y'all. They heavenly sent. Trust me. I'm about to start these clothes up. Put some gain in there. Got some gain. Put some gain in there. I think that's all. I'm going to look in the living room because they had gave me so much stuff. See, like, yeah, I think that's all. And I still have that box in there, you know, in that other room with the potatoes. They're gonna be ate up because I'm ready to start making sandwiches again and put them in the thing and get on the bus and go deliver them to people. Until I get a car. I don't let the devil stop me. And I got that little purple thing anyway, the drag like this that I found. I put all that stuff in there. Put the cooler in there and put the thing in this. Go like that on the bus. I'll probably, when I get on the bus, all the sandwiches be gone. I'll be coming back home because most people on the bus, a lot of them be homeless on the bus, back and forth. All the time. Especially in the summertime, it could be too hot outside to be outside. So they be riding the bus so they get the air, you know? I'm talking about the homeless people, despaired folks. try to go ahead and look and see if I got anything that I left out. I don't know how I ended up with this right here. It's something, y'all. It's like some bread or something. I don't want these. This is the marketing one. They look good though. Look at what make a like a sub roll on it. I'm not gonna eat them all. See that? I'm not a big bread eater. They look like they're good though. Some extra bread. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I ain't never been a big bread eater. Thank God. I'll be bigger than this. So I've been up here 51 minutes. It's like one of my longest videos since I've been doing shorts, because I'm trying not to I try to kind of stay out of the lives where people be trying to troll, pick and stuff. Because I don't have time for nobody to be messing with my good vibes and things like that. So I've basically been trying to do like 20, 25, 30-minute videos, but it was so long because I was excited and I had to go through all that stuff they gave me. So let me show y'all something. So y'all know the other day I made pasta salad. So look at this right here. Y'all see this? I don't have to go shopping and use my food stamps. Because why? The church provided. I can just wait until hard times or when that run out. Look, I still got food from last month. Chicken, burgers, sausage, and I just put, and then shrimp and ground turkey, steak. Leftover when I made beans. I can always put these back in the pot and eat beans. And then some more frozen berries for to make slushies and stuff like that. So that's how I live. God take care of me, and I don't feel bad by going to churches and stuff like that. And hopefully one day God will have me to be a person to give a big organization where I can have and something with my name on it and my dad and all of them, and into something where we can give back too. Big dreams, y'all. I've always been that one. Dream out loud too. I don't just dream, I dream out loud. So yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed this live. If not, it's all good. I didn't see too many people come in. I ain't worried about it because lately people have been liking my shorts. I don't know. God working mysterious ways. I'm still getting the views and the watch hours. Because some people are watching my shorts over and over again. Especially that one, the minute and 50 seconds. It's being watched as I speak. Yeah. And that was by mistake. Talk about the hairs on my chin and my mustache. I don't know what reason people are looking at it. It is what it is. One of my subscribers said the other day he had a dream about me. Maybe he's looking at too much of the stuff. Get some sleep, LL. Because I have to get sleep over here too to make content. So I've been making sure that I've been resting up too. And that's why I went basically to doing 60 seconds and 15 seconds and maybe 3 minutes instead of 4 and 5 hours of lives every day. But anyway, ain't nothing like being live because it's in real time. So everybody be blessed, and what I'm gonna say, Jesus said.